In this episode of Arcade Anthology, we are looking at Stars and Stripes in sunny Smyrna, Tennessee. Hello everyone, Punisher Knight here, and as the intro said, we're looking at Stars and Stripes in Smyrna, Tennessee today. Just to get something out of the way, I do go back and do the voiceover on these videos after the fact. That way I'm not picking up anyone else talking, as well as once we get inside the building, I'm not getting all the copyrighted music that I'm to filter through. But with that out of the way, let's take a look at Stars and Stripes. This is actually located inside of an old abandoned Kmart, and thankfully it actually did not sit empty for too long before it got upgraded to this awesome establishment. This is me going right as they open on a Sunday morning, so you can see that they're pretty empty now, but usually this place is packed. It is hopping. Even just midday, like if you give it like another 2 hours after the open, it is just packed. So it was really cool to get in here early and get to actually capture a lot of the arcade machines without having to dodge people too much. With that being said, there are a few people in here, so there are some angles that get a little bit weird where I'm trying to basically be respectful of other people and not capture them in my footage. Sometimes it's just not possible, but I don't know. I just don't like getting random people in my footage because I'm not going to go up and ask them if they're alright for me posting it, and it'd be weird for me to see a video of myself online without knowing. So anyways, ramble done, let's look at this arcade. Everything here is just bright, shiny, flashy. It's honestly a great experience. The music is just at the right level where you can't hear anyone 2 machines over, but you can still hear everyone that's trying to talk to you. And I'm not going to get into it in this video, but outside of this giant arcade section in the middle, there's quite a bit of other things to do here. With the restaurant, the axe throwing, bumper cars, as well as bowling. They have a full bar, and I want to say they have a VR experience outside of the arcade as well, but I didn't really have much time this morning, unfortunately, to go through and check all those out. If you want to see more on this, I am happy to go back. This is one of the closest arcades to me, so I am able to go back and check out everything else if that's something anyone's interested in. Most of these machines are your standard kind of ticket producing machines. You'll see at the end of the video they actually have quite an awesome prize section. And their prices for tickets per an item are actually pretty fair. We only played for maybe 20 minutes when we came this morning, and I was able to get multiple little toys for my daughter, so that was pretty cool. I usually talk more about the actual machines than what's going on, but with this being a return video, it's kind of a little bit different. But I have to call out that these Cruisin' USA Nintendo machines are beautiful and are just as fun as always. I also have a couple shorts that are coming out that are arcade centric, and I actually plan on going back one day on like a lunch break to capture a few more. They got a few different Connect 4 machines. I've never actually seen that Connect 4 arcade machine, but right there's 2 different styles just in that 1 second of footage. Pretty cool, but I don't know if that's something I'd really waste my points on. This is actually a different Halo machine than I showed in my last Arcade Anthology video. I'm not sure if the game itself is the same. I haven't played it, but the machine itself is quite a bit more advanced looking, I would say. It's a work of art to any Halo fan. In particular, I really like the way they depicted the inside of the Halo rings. I don't remember what I was trying to point at originally when my finger came on screen there, but pretty awesome machine. Awesome looking, I should say. I actually haven't played it. That's going to be one of the ones I go back and play. Last time I was there, they did not have it. And there's a little bumper car area. And I hadn't seen this before either, but I thought it was a genius idea. A little Nerf gun arcade machine. And this Rabbids has been here for a while, but always seems to be very popular once the establishment gets full of kids. There's some other random games. I thought this looked cool, how it had the little pyramid with the 3D image inside, and regardless of where you're at, it looked cool, or it showed that image. Something about this machine just seemed like it was begging for a kid to get lost in it. I thought this alien machine was really cool. We'll get another angle of it here in a minute. And then, of course, you can never go wrong with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat-em-up machine. And the last one we have in this little triad is an Injustice arcade machine. I don't know why, but I can never get into those games. I like DC well enough. Not my favorite, but love Mortal Kombat. Something about this game just felt, I don't know, a little too slow. Anyways, back to the arcades. I remember when the stacking game first hit arcades and became quite a big thing. Rarely see anyone playing it now outside of the standalone machines that you'll find in the mall. Another game that was pretty big when it came out. I actually played that on my phone for quite a while. It's like Frogger, but I guess it's just like Frogger, just more aesthetic. You get our basketball machines, air hockey, the standard staples of any arcade. If you don't have those, then can you really call yourself an arcade? And then various claw machines, lots of bright colors, chances to win lots of tickets. And here are my addiction, the arcade lately. It's the coin pushers. Like I said, I like DC a good bit, but it's not my favorite. But these machines and the aesthetics really does it for me. Call staff, it says. Most of the machines seem to be in perfect running order. I didn't really see any other machines that were asking for you to go get the staff. Tends to be a pretty commonplace in a lot of arcades, or at least in my area. I actually just released a short of that Flash coin pusher, and I have another one coming for the Wonder Woman one, so if you want to see these more, feel free to check those shorts out. And this one I actually want to go back and play. I like Marvel a good bit more than DC. Might just be because of when I was a child, the Marvel shows were just on point. Batman was too, but every Marvel show. I mean, I learned string theory from Spider-Man as a kid. But anyways, that pretty much wraps up this video. I plan on getting into the arcades quite a bit more this year. My arcade anthology series kind of wound down, but I got new equipment and a new drive to get into the arcades and get lots more recorded, so make sure to stay tuned. I know a lot of people actually haven't played an arcade where you don't use coins, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to show this machine. This is a means of converting your money into a currency in which all the arcade machines in the building will take. It seems more complicated at first, but it actually ends up making a much easier experience overall. I'm going to cut off here so you don't see my zip code as well as my credit card information, but It just drops down the card that you'll use, and you'll swipe that card at any of your arcade machines. You'll have to keep a pocket full of coins. And lastly, before we end this all, here's the prize section. I know my daughter had a field day going through here. There's just a little bit of everything for everyone, and lots of colors. And like I said, we played for like maybe 25 minutes, and we only spent half the points, and she walked out with My Little Pony, some ninjas, some candy. So good time for all. Well, until next time, I hope everyone has a good one, and see you then.